ha, he didn't die of cancer. I'm going to laugh off into the horizon. And now I'm going to do my most diabolical plot I can think of in my thousands of years of existence. I'm going to annul Peter Parker's marriage. This is a beautiful marriage, and I'm not going to even let him remember it. Does Spider-Man remember being married to Mary Jane?
No.
Remember being married to Mary Jane?
No, he doesn't.
So he's not even mentally tortured.
No.
Nobody is mentally tortured, for that matter.
No.
It's not even like Mary Jane. If they're going to be truly misogynistic, at least have Mary Jane remember it. So Mary Jane would be like, oh my God, Peter, why don't you love me anymore?
Which would be even more misogynistic.
It'd be more misogynistic, but at least be...
Especially since they had her sleep with somebody, and if she knew she was married and she slept with Bobby Carr, even though...
Right. But that would at least be evil. So, I mean, I'm trying to get Mephisto's motivation. It's just like, it's magic, don't explain it. But yes, but we have established a character for... Mephisto's been around for 30-odd years.
40.
You have a guy since the beginning who basically is cruel, heartless, may or may not be the biblical devil. It doesn't matter. He essentially functions as it in Marvel.
Can we talk about that? Marvel's official statement is that Mephisto is a devil, not the devil. And then you were talking about the Marvel... What was it, the Marvel Guide? Or what was it?
The Marvel Guide, yes. The Marvel Encyclopedia. In which it actually refers to Mephisto more than once as Satan. It also refers to he might be an aspect of a as yet unnamed or unacknowledged Prince of Darkness. But he essentially functions as it.
Basically,
So you have this guy who basically all he does is make deals with people and then fucks them over and gets what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
He fucks over, not really. All he does is leave an old woman alive. That's probably going to die of natural causes anyway in like a year, logically, because Aunt May's a pretty old woman.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm going to save your poor aunt's life. And not only am I going to save her life, I'm going to make it to where you don't aren't married anymore. No one's going to remember. It just doesn't seem evil.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Maybe Loki. Now, I can maybe accept Loki doing something like that.
J. Michael Straczynski wanted to use Loki, but since the first issue of his Thor series wasn't out, this is the fucked up thing, is he's like, I want to use Loki. Yeah, but your series isn't out yet. We can't do the whole thing where you find out Loki's a woman. It's like, I want to use Loki, damn it. Because it's even in one of his stories where Loki, in one of the earlier Spider-Man stories he wrote, Loki says, he owes him a favor.
Right.
And they didn't use it.
And that fits Loki, because Loki's a fucking trickster.
Yeah.
Loki's a trickster. Mephisto is a sadistic, evil force of pure malevolence and hatred. That's like all he's motivated.
And the problem is, though, even if they did it that way, it's still, the stories would probably still be the same and they'd still be shit.
Oh, they'd still be shit, but it would you could almost get away with it as it being logical.
Yeah.
You can't get it away with it being logical as being Mephisto, because Mephisto is not even... You can't be like, it's magic, you can't explain it. That doesn't make any sense. It's not like they're like, Johnny Blaze's dad died. It's magical, you don't have to explain it. It's like, no, Mephisto fucked him over in a deal. I'm waiting for it, because it doesn't seem like he's fucked over Peter Parker at all yet.
Which is what a lot of people are arguing about, and they're like, no, we're not going to deal with Mephisto at all. Because that's the whole point.
Right, but you have him in there.
So...
And to me, that's the important part of the story arc, is if you begin with something... If you begin with basically a MacGuffin, which I guess is what they used him as, you basically have a MacGuffin, right?
Right. Yeah, he's basically a MacGuffin, yeah. So
we're going to throw random something. You could have had the fucking Tinkerer do it. Which would have been funny as fuck.
I know...
But I'm waiting to see here, how is it supposed to backfire? What if another writer takes over? What is he going to do? What if someone who actually likes Mary Jane is going to take over? Are we just going to have, like, Mary Jane just continuously get used by pieces of shit while her, I guess, ex-husband goes off and bangs bitches all day?
Well, I think what they're
and they're trying to get a female audience for comic books. That's what I really find funny, is they're like, comic books is for teenagers, or so-and-so with teenage boys.
Marvel Did you hear the thing about Marvel? Marvel just recently announced that they were going to have more female titles and more female creators. But as a thing to get a female audience.
Right.
And then
you basically just create like a purely misogynistic story where not only does Peter get everything he wants, Mary Jane is getting traded off like a slut.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much all I got from what you said. Is just like, let's turn Peter into a man whore, which is cool and badass for us young men, and let's turn Mary Jane into a whore.
Well, she's only had like one relationship.
She'll have another one. I know she will. It'll be probably someone random. Why not? Why not just make it worse? Why not just like go everywhere else?
It'll probably be Tony Stark.
Well, of course it'll be Tony, because it's Tony.
And they'd already kind of did that with House of M, because he was the guy that she was with in House of M.
You should have Dr. Doom or something. That'd be funny.
Yeah, and then it would just be Quesada laughing. He's like, look, fuck you guys. Oh yeah, did you hear in the first issue of Brand New Day? This reminds me of this it's like shut the fuck up and give me your money. Is this robber who wears a Spider-Man mask, and the very first thing he has a gun straight at the viewer, and the words on it they of course bleep out fucking, but he says, shut up and give me your fucking money. And we all know what that's about.
That's the audience. That's what they think of you.
Yes.
That's what they think of you, is just shut up and give them their fucking money. Which apparently approximately 50,000 of you do.
Approximately 62,000.
Yeah, but it seems like a bit like 58 seems to be like common. So between 50 and 65,000 appear to be constantly shelling out $3. So I mean they're making...
No, 3, 9, almost about 10, because it's $9.99.
Is it $9.99 for each issue?
No, it's $3.99, but you have to buy 3 issues a month.
Okay, so, $12.
$12 a month.
$12 a month is being shelled out by about 60,000 people. So you know what? Those people right there are shutting up and giving them their fucking money. And that's all I really have to say about it is you've fallen for it. And what's funny is you were showing me the sales.
Yeah.
At the beginning there, you had tons more.
It was about almost 300,000.
And now it basically seems to be, what I'm going to say is, with the exception of a couple here and there, it seems like
it's a consistent
like
slope.
58 to 62,000. So I'm saying those are probably the same basic people.
Yeah.
Probably the same people that liked it, and they're probably all college frat boys.
There's still a couple of people that are holding out that don't like it.
But those are probably people who are waiting for something to get better. Which,
they're probably the same. Yeah, but even